Right, you have a new guy called December. Apparently December is like January, another version of us. Telling us to leave the station instead of blowing it up. How does my inventory look? Oh, I have room. I don't need it. So, who's this? Joel Weeks. You seem weak. Bad joke. Alright. Now we can go to the Psychonotrix, and this is where Bellamy is. So we finally find this fucker, Bellamy. The Psychonotrix lab was built around the Russian Vorona 1 satellite. It first encountered the Typhon ecology in 1959. So everyone knew about the Typhons or what? Or probably they knew the Typhons, but they didn't knew about what it was capable of. They probably didn't knew about the Typhon mimics and the phantoms and stuff. Probably just happened after the outbreak. But well, they were testing the mimic abilities. If he could do the same thing. Now we need to access the guts due to their supply crate.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
So Michaela and Alice are alive, apparently?
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Guts. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
Oh, some brushes here. Kietka. Knetka. I can chew. I can do that. Oh, there's some history here. Except from a historical account of the civil unrest within the Soviet Union or through the relationship between the USSR. USSR? Isn't that D missing? Union, Soviet, I don't know, Social, Soviet, I don't know. The United States had warmed in the past few decades. There was still doubt that vestige of the Iron Curtain still hung between the two countries. Indeed, more than a century since its inception, Vladimir Lenin's communist vision still found itself alive and well within the often expanded boundaries of Mother Russia. But with each new Soviet annexation, the USSR began to find that the public outcry no longer came from just the Americans, but from among its own citizens. The Mensheviks, as they came to be known upon the aggressive Soviet expansion doctrine, while at first only a minority, the Menshevic movement continued to grow rapidly. Events would ultimately culminate following the Soviet Indian intervention with the outbreak of civilian unrest led by the beginning of the Second Purge. So there's some interesting difference, I think, between the real thing, because that's Soviet Indian intervention. So is India a communist country in that world?
Ready to scan.
Eh?
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Machine sound. Machine sounds. Doot, doot, doot. Machine sounds.
Scanning target. No type of material submitted.
So. There. Sit down, Typhon. Oopsie. Take ammo. Blue gun, yeah. Already. Let's see what we have here. Map area. Alright. There's an objective here in the morgue. Alright. Looking glass station. There's something. And here level 2 we get life exam. Armory. That sounds good. Material extraction. Then there's the guts where we need to go as well. Director's office, the atrium. Then on top we have Talos 1 something. Lab A, Lab B, Medical Bay, Behaviors, Biometrics. And there's actually some rooms to discover. Hoping for a lot of things here. So we have no living people here. No. Except of this one guy, but he's in a cargo bay. Hands Cassup to Corey Richards. At the end of second shift, as per Alexius directions orders, you aid the escort director, Dr. Gallegos, to the security office in the main lobby. Gallegos, the security office in the main lobby. Gallegos. Alright. Let's go to the females. Fuck that, let's go to the males. God damn it, why? Why are you doing this to me? Alright.
Vital signs critical.
Oh ho ho ho. Oh, now he's dead. This is the best way to deal with those fuckers. What?
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Psychoscope. Okay, the toilet is lost. Ah, I got 5. That's enough. Nothing here. Janus Josef. That's the psychoscope.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Can we...
More specimens required.
Ah, this is annoying me. Can I... Ah. It took too long to figure out how to de-equip the fucking thing. Psychoscope.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Oh, God damn it. And new fabricator. And more ammo.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Ah, no, yeah, that was it. That with the so with the scope, you can use those abilities, which are the Typhons are using. But yeah, we'll see if you use them or not. At the moment, I would rather not want to use them. Yeah, just all stuffs don't really need. Let's do the hacking.
I see you've already figured out how to use your psychoscope. All right, Morgan, I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. I'm sending you the code to a safe in Director Kelstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible, putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Dr. Yu.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Oh.
Scan complete. Psionic
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Shut up. I forgot about the coffee cup thing, and we do this when we go back. We need to go back anyway. Alright. Why can't I take this? Oh, fuck me, I knew it. There. It should be enough. Just to make sure. Yep. Hans Kestrup. Cabin and Director's Office. Email, it's time to talk. Alex Yu. Our estimated colleague Dr. Gallagher is possessing a problem. Let's talk via Looking Glass. ASB. Elizabeth Bay. Yasu. Patient Tokashi insists she got her hand caught in a piece of machinery, but her wound shows evidence of bite marks. Human bite marks. Someone bite her finger off. When I asked security if they could find the finger, so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had grown them up. What is going on? So Elizabeth Bay is apparently a doctor, and this Tokaishi's injury. So this Tokaishi guy got injured by a typhoon. So it was a secret after all. So not everyone knew about it. Sanchi Piri, Hans Ketchup, Alexio Morgan knew. Okay. Telepathy rejection. Full report still pending. Considering the last experiments with V1065s, the Typhon psychotics incidents evidence interesting in the subject, but they failed to clonize subject mind development. A strong evasion, in fact, experiments had at 5 hours, 5 minutes, I don't even know. Okay, so this volunteer guy with the number 73 was immune to the Typhon telepathy. Helen Baker's combats to Hans Ketchup. Per request, Doctor was sent to the trauma. A finger could not be recovered. Is isolated under conditional watch. Security will perform regular checks on his physical condition. So the guy bites her finger off. Alright. Greek pen. Pen. Sesame. Greek. Everything. Whole. Soul, mind. All basic physical conditions of the universe have mental properties. I don't even know.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
What? They killed that one? So it transformed. Interesting. Looking glass.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
Okay, that got me a bit. I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay. Sybil. Ah, okay. It interests me if you could avoid the jump scare if you sneak up from behind. I don't know. Totally forgot about that. Eat here.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Dr. Yu.
There we go. That's how you parkour. Are you blind?
Android version 0.7.6 online.
They burnt themselves. I didn't do anything. They killed themselves. So, Phantom. That was a mimic. Everyone is dead. Alright. Helen Baker. Status report. That's the guy that bit the finger off. Has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Nutrivy and non-nutrivy. So I guess it doesn't matter if it was eatable or not. Oh, from Mitsuko. That's the woman the finger was bitten off. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid, but there was no evidence of this prior to the exposure to the telepath. We are not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making any effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopy exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the smooth guts or intestines. Alright, then suicide watch update. Christopher Smith, Adam Bagger comes, is still on the suicide watch as requested. The prisoner hasn't been given any. Yeah, that's interesting because they called him subject, and this guy's a security officer, and he calls them prisoner. Prisoner hasn't given any sedatives to keep the system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, water. He doesn't do much except to rock back and forth, staring at the same point at the wall, mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This one doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disorientated, like he's sleep drunk. Alright. And I think I've got just around all we're going to get out of it by talking. I want to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. Alright.